So the conversation continues. The Last Dance. A lot of people are talking about it. I mean, I'm talking about it. Can't get enough of it. The last reaction video, a lot of people brought up some really good points. And I want to dive in and talk about some of those points. Some people were saying that, MJ should have done a lot more in terms of helping Scottie Pippen with the contract and all that, because it wasn't fair. When you think of it, Michael Jordan was also not getting paid a whole lot before he took his hiatus, before he took his little vacation to go play baseball for like 2 years. Well, it's not really 2 years, something like that. Okay, let's just say 1.5 seasons, more than a half season. All right. He was getting paid around 3.8 or something like that. And by the end of that run, he was getting paid $4 million. Their first three-peat. He wasn't getting paid a whole lot. And when you think of it, that's when Scottie Pippen secured the bag, the 18 mil, getting paid 2.8 something per year. That's when he secured it. So he was looking at it probably like, I'm not going to be making not so much less than Michael Jordan was making at that particular time. This is Scottie Pippen thinking. This is me thinking how Scottie Pippen was thinking, might have been thinking, right? So probably he was thinking, looking at it from that angle at the time he signed it, just not knowing what was going to happen. Now, we all know MJ wasn't tight with Jerry, right? It's not like MJ was buddies with Jerry Reinsdorf, the owner also. It wasn't like that. Everything went through Jerry Krause. Everything went through Jerry Krause. And that relationship was not the best relationship. So I really don't think MJ could have done a whole lot in terms of that. I mean, that specific issue right there. I really don't think. But then going back to what I talked about MJ feeling that Scottie Pippen was being a little bit selfish about not trying to play and having a surgery when it was during the season or the beginning of the season, having the surgery. Was he right about that? Well, there is no right or wrong. It's where your priority lies at that particular time. And I feel like MJ was all about winning. He wanted to win. He did do them wrong because they do rely on him. They depended on Scottie Pippen. Like you said, there's no MJ without Scottie Pippen. So Scottie Pippen was a huge factor in that whole run. And here in the final year, the 97, 98, he has an operation and all that. I mean, that's I can understand where Michael Jordan is coming. Do I understand Scottie Pippen? I do. But was he wrong? He went about it the wrong way. He wasn't wrong, but he went about it the wrong way. And at the end of the day, it's about people. I think, it's unfortunate in the business world. Things just don't go down like that. Things don't tend to go down the way you would like them to go. And that was it. So I'm thinking that MJ was right about that, but at the same time wrong. So there is no right or wrong when it comes to that. It's just even now, MJ talked about it today, how he felt then. He didn't say this is the way he sees it. In the documentary, he said, how I felt at the time was I felt like, Scottie Pippen was being selfish. That's what he said. He didn't say that he feels that Scottie Pippen was selfish then. Not today. This is MJ reflecting how he felt at that particular time that Scottie Pippen was being selfish. Yes. So that's how I see that. And man, this is crazy. I mean, it's kind of like the way things are right now, really. I'm sure you guys heard of Draymond Green. Draymond Green was talking about, I'm sure you guys heard about it. Draymond Green was talking about Kevin Durant and that whole scenario, the way things went down, how Kevin Durant didn't want to talk about it and how he felt about it, how it affected him. And some people be like, yo, dude, man, it's free agency. Everybody has the right. But no, even though you do have the right, you do have that freedom, but you got to understand how it will affect everybody else. I mean, every action has consequences, effects. And that, Draymond Green, Clay, that was all dependent on what was happening with Kevin Durant. And we all know that, right? So definitely not just the team, even personally, Draymond Green was affected. So you can understand how Draymond Green felt throughout the whole season. It wasn't just about the Warriors. It was also about him with his finances and also even being with the Warriors. Maybe if Kevin Durant had stayed with the monies and all that, maybe Draymond Green would have been shipped out of there. We don't know. So yeah, that did affect him. It did affect the team. It's pretty similar to what was happening back then, how one's action can actually affect the team. Even though you have that freedom to do it, you can't do it even while you're right. Sometimes it's not necessarily right for the whole team. You get what I'm saying? Please share and don't forget to like. And do subscribe to my channel because I need it right now. I'm stuck inside the house, so I need to do something to generate some kind of income, all right? So this might work for me because if I can't do this, I don't know what I could do. You know, I'm going crazy up in here. So please do subscribe. I need you, man. I need you. And drop a comment, man. Say something about this video, man.